Operators say public confusion over which recyclables are eligible for a 10-cent refund could pose the biggest challenge for an upcoming recycling program. This comes as a 6-month transition period for the Beverage Container Return Scheme from April will see a mix of containers with and without a deposit mark entering the market. Eugene Chow with more.
Large supermarkets and retailers island-wide will be required to act as return points for bottles and cans come April. More than 1,000 reverse vending machines, or RVMs, will be placed in housing estates, hawker centres and major grocery chains. That's with the aim of hitting at least a 60% return rate in the scheme's first year of running, a target set by the National Environment Agency, or NEA. Operators say public education will be key to addressing any initial confusion.
We're really working closely with BCRS Limited to make sure there's a really good public awareness campaign and that we're really getting the message out there and everyone has a good understanding of what they should look for in their bottles to make sure they can get their 10 cents.
Another operator, SG Recycle, says consumers could have the wrong understanding that all bottles and cans will be accepted. The machines will reject recyclables without the deposit mark, as they are not part of the scheme.
The problem definitely will be the user itself. They will definitely try on the machine and they will keep trying, and definitely it will reject because it doesn't have the deposit mark.
Operators say the public should also empty the containers before returning them.
The reverse vending machines are very smart as they can detect if there's still liquid in the bottles or cans. Let's try depositing this bottle with some water in it. It says the container is not empty. Now let's see how an empty one performs. It's accepted by the machine and consumers can go ahead and get their refunds.
More than 16 million beverage containers were collected previously under a separate pilot by NEA and beverage company F&N Foods. NEA says the Return Right initiative will build on lessons learned from the pilot, including the wrong use of machines and lack of awareness of eligible containers. To that end, it says it is expanding outreach efforts with partners, including scaling up publicity, deploying RVM ambassadors on the ground, and providing informational materials at stores and F&B premises to explain how the scheme works.
NEA has set really clear targets, and they set a target of 60% return rate in 2026 and eventually scaling it up to 80% by 2029. And if we achieve these milestones that NEA has set, that would place Singapore on par with some of the high-performing deposit return systems globally.
Dr. Tan adds that Singapore achieving an 80% return rate in just 3 years would be the hallmark of a very successful recycling program.